2, 3. Perfect.
If I see a really good moment, I'm like, I need to get this shot. This is the shot that I need. I'm just like, hey, excuse me, my name is Dominick. I'm working on a project right now called Document Brooklyn. And in this project, I'm pretty much documenting neighborhoods of Brooklyn as it is before it changes. And usually people are like, oh yeah, I love that. For example, this portrait here of this man here with the beard, I remember I talked to him and he was very excited for it. He's like, yeah, I'm a part of the history. And it was like perfect because he had this perfect smile and getting that presence, like it kind of immortalizes him, like he's there forever now and he's a part of that neighborhood. My name is Dominick Lewis and I'm an artist and photographer from Brooklyn, New York. I started a project Document Brooklyn when I first moved back to Brooklyn in 2017. Now in 2022, it's kind of become more specific on certain topics, one thing being gentrification. So one thing that I've been doing is documenting certain neighborhoods of Brooklyn as they change and as they, become what they are. I'm from a neighborhood called Flatbush, East Flatbush, Brooklyn, and even that neighborhood, it's right on the cusp of change. I mean, Brooklyn in general is gonna keep changing. I tend to photograph like anything that I can find that's like for sale or different, and it's crazy because some of these places go up so fast that like I'll photograph it when it's in the current state of it, and then I'll come back when it starts, like they demolished it, I photographed it again while it was demolished, and I came back and photographed it, started to build a new building, and I photographed it like again when the building was erect. So I've definitely seen these like apartments go up in like a year or less. You'll see a lot of physical buildings spring up in the middle of neighborhoods that are already neighborhoods, and a lot of it doesn't really fit, and I feel like it really takes away from the character of some of these neighborhoods and kind of makes it more just like generic. Certain neighborhoods, like there's no longer that sense of community in those neighborhoods. Like when I was growing up in the neighborhood that I'm from on 37th Street, I knew every single person on the entire block, but I feel like that's kind of being lost as neighborhoods become more just like modern day dorms. It's very surreal to see it change before your eyes, but it's really cool to be able to have the ability to document it while it is. You don't feel like you're crazy, you feel like low-key, because sometimes people are like, yo, this was like this before, and you're like, oh, okay. But if you can show someone it's just like having that like evidence, it's proof. So it's very important to like have this imagery for something that's like for future generations and for people to see, instead of being just like something that's just like here and there, like I'm posting this image, I hope I get 100 likes from it. I feel like it's like some of my purpose to document because I have this ability to do this. So I feel like my value for it is like it's historical. Like it's not for me, it's for the next generation. It's like for someone else to see later on because this project is gonna be forever.